Hello everyone and welcome to another video right here on the YouTube channel. Remember to please smash that like button if you haven't already. We're aiming for 20 likes for this video. Smash that subscribe button. We're well over now 2,170 subs, so please go sub if you haven't already. Smash that like button, turn on the bell for notifications below. Would greatly appreciate it. Now, I would greatly appreciate if you could do so. Thank you to everyone that has. And if you have already, get your mates on board, tag them, send them the link to these videos. Tell them what I'm all about with my videos, interviews, vlogs, the whole shebang, kick and scoops every single week. More guests lined up for there. But now, in this video today, I'm going to go through each club and the type of players they should be targeting. Now, I'm not necessarily going to give particular names for each club. I've done that in previous videos, which I might do a future video on that as well with particular names. But in this video alone today, style of play, like do they need a ruckman? What do they need? I'm going to go through every club. So we'll start off with the Crows. They've got some young forwards, got some experienced players in the forward line. You got Walker, you got Rankin, but I feel the tall forward department outside of Tex, they need a bit of work. They got Lockie Gallant, young player in and out of the side. Darcy Fogarty is a good option, but Tex will be finishing a few. Then you'll be left with just Darcy Fogarty and then no one else in that tall department. So I feel of note anyway. So I feel they need a target. Riley Thilthorpe hasn't lived up to his high draft pick number so far. I feel they need an experienced body in there that can be number one or number two. I feel that's a position they can bolster. The key defenders are not the most experienced in names. Nick Murray, Jordan Butts, Tom Doedee. They seem to be going all right there. So yeah, the Crows for me, and they need some ruck options. You got Riley O'Brien and Kieran Strachan, and that's it. So they need to recruit another ruckman, depth ruckman at least, or someone that can play on the same side as Riley O'Brien. Their midfield, there are a lot of midfielders. You got Sloan, Laird, Berry, Keys, Laird, if I haven't said it already, Schomburg. There are a lot of players that can float through those areas as well. So they need to target a key forward for me. They're probably their main goal. For the Brisbane Lions, they honestly don't need to bolster any area. But if there's one area, if I'm going to nitpick on it's a ruckman, Oscar McInerney's okay. But I feel they need a better ruck option. So you got Darcy Fort and Oscar McInerney, but you kind of need a third ruckman there. They got young ruckman Lane in the VFL, who's a long time from being ready. For Carlton, I feel Carlton need some speed into their team. They got the running half back in Sard. They got those small forwards, Motlop and Co. But they need some pace and Owies and Durden. I think they need an upgrade on those small forwards as well. I don't think they're anything to, be set in stone going, yep, they're our number one and two small forwards. They need to bolster that area. They also need to bolster their ruck depth. We know that Pitney got a 4-year deal, and as I said earlier in some of my previous videos, is ridiculous. Apparently, Sam Edmonds said getting offered more, almost double what De Koning's been offered. So you're saying he can offer a 7-8-year deal? Give me a break. I don't believe that for 1 second. They need to target ruck options. Got Murkov in the ruck in the VFL, and that's essentially it. They drafted a young key forward ruck, Harry Lemmy, but they need an experienced one. Need a number one ruckman. Pitnet is not that, and De Koning's leaving. So they need a ruckman, but they also need speed in that midfield. Cripps and Chera and Hewitt and players like that, Kennedy, all too slow. Holly Hollands has done all right, but now he's injured for most of the year, if not all. They need to recruit someone better in those positions that has got speed. They need to get someone who's speedy. Blake Ayer's got explosiveness like Cripps, but they need the speed. Players that got speed and X factor about them. So that midfield's it's too slow. It's too slow, and they're not great ball users as well. So they need elite ball users as well. So that's what I think with Carlton. Collingwood, again with Collingwood, if I'm going to nitpick anything, it is a ruckman. They lost Brodie Grundy, so they seem to be going all right without one. I feel if the Pies need to target somewhere, it's a ruckman. I don't think Darcy Cameron's the number one ruckman. He's playing all right, but they can need. Grundy was obviously a better choice to keep, but in the long run, it might help him with the salary cap and everything like that. Essendon, I feel they need to target key position defenders and forwards. It's plain and simple. You got Laverde and players like that undersized. Kane Baldwin's been playing there, but he's not a key defender. And they just need to target somebody in those positions. Same with the key forward line. You just got Wiedemann and Peter Wright, and that's it. They need to target someone else in that area. Not Harry Jones. Too inconsistent. He's injury prone at the moment. So good. Showed no definitive games where he's consistently going to be a good performer. For Fremantle, their defence is elite. Their midfield's elite. Their ruckman's elite. Sean Darcy. But they need to target some more key forwards. I like Jai and Miss. Walters is near the end. Lockie Schultz and Sam Pitkowski are going really well. But they need a key forward. Tabernar's injury prone. I don't think Josh Tracy is it at all. You can say, oh, what about Luke Jackson? Yeah, but I don't think he's as good as people think he is. Obviously, he's going to be in there 22 with a miss. But they need a third one. And if Taberner's going to be injury prone, if people want him out, they need to target another key experienced forward. Because Tracy's younger, Amiss is younger, and Jackson's younger. So they need an experienced one, especially if Walters going to retire next year, after next year, very likely, if it's not this year. Geelong, they need to target more midfielders. They've got an aging midfield. They need those midfielders around the 24 to 5 age bracket, around that 24 to 27. They need to target more of them. They need to be experienced guys. You've got Duncan, Guthrie, and guys like that. They're in the end, near the end of their careers. Dangerfield, Selwood retired last year, so they need some more experienced midfielders. And don't be surprised, they do need more key forward options. Now you're going to go, oh, Coob, Cameron, and Hawkins, yes, but Hawkins is going to retire the end of this year, if not definitely the year after. So you're just going to be left with Jeremy Cameron. And because they've always played the same type of players every single week, you got Segler's going to be retiring soon as a ruck option. And Stanley's still not the number one ruck choice for me. So they need a ruckman and a key forward. And they're going to be careful. They're going to be left with no one soon because they never play the younger players. And when they do, it's only through injuries like they are right now. So key forward and a ruckman. They need to target a ruckman as well. Gold Coast, Witsy is great. They've got young key forwards. They've got a lot of options. Key forwards, they've got key defenders. They've got a lot of running halfbacks. Will Powell, Lockie Weller. They've got the lockdown plays in Butterick and Lemons. I feel they just need, and Sam Collins is key defender, and Charlie Ballard. So I feel the Suns, they just need that explosive type of mid. They're a bit similar to Carlton with their mids. Real and Anderson going terrific. Miller, Tuke Miller, the skip co-captain of Witsy. They need one of the quicker players, and they think Bailey Humphrey could be that, and he could be. I think that's a type of style of mid they need to target now. They've got a lot of inside mids. That's the position they now need to target. The Giants, a lot of midfielders they've got. But I feel they just need some more key forward options with Toby Green. Himmelberg may be leaving, so if he does, they need to target small key position forwards. They've got the midfield, the rucks. You got about 3 or 4 ruck options like Hawthorn, but I just feel they need to really bolster that because Briggs and Flynn and Bruce, and you got young Nick Madden. They need an experienced option, someone who's not injury prone, and someone that's actually really, really good. They've been chopping and changing those ruckmen for far too long. Even when Shane Mumford was there, they were doing that. Hawks, I feel they need key forward options. Their young midfielders going well. Their defensive Sicily, and Blake Hardwick and guys like that. They keep changing it with Bramble and Scrimshaw. Will Day, he's playing more mid. See what they do. Josh Weddle's in there now. Key forward. You got Mitch Lewis, and that's all. Jacob Ziski's inconsistent. Wingard should be delisted. Really, he should be. He's going that bad lately. He's been a poor recruit for Hawthorn for the standards he had at Port. They need more key forwards, as simple as that. Melbourne, they probably need more key forward options too, because Van Rooyen is good. Ben Brown's towards the end. Tom McDonald's not good enough. So they need to probably target someone in that area. Their midfield's great. Their two ruckmen are great. Their defense is good. They probably need some more key forward options. North Melbourne, they just need more key forwards as well. You got Larkey, and then who? Coleman Jones, no. Zurhaar, no. And then you got young Charlie Cobden, who's injury prone. So they really do need to target more ruckman, key forwards and ruckman too. After Goldie retiring soon, so they need another ruckman. Port Adelaide, they probably need a ruckman as well. Scott Lycett, Brian Teakle, and who else? And they're both not the greatest of options, so they probably need to target there. But they got a great midfield forward line. Probably do need to pick up some small forwards in the mid-season draft. Last time they picked up Quinton Narkle, I feel could play that role. They haven't got a replacement since Robbie Gray. I think he can replace Francis Evans and Jed McEntee and plays like that in those roles. So Quinton Narkle play there, but they still need a small forward if he's not going to play in that position. Richmond, they need a lot of help in all areas. The aging midfielders are gone or going to be gone. Jack Riel's going to be gone soon. You're left with just Tom Lynch, great option. Is Cumberland going to stay there now for a new coach? If Hardwick gone, they need a lot of areas of help. They need key defenders. Robbie Tarrant's going to be gone. You got Josh Gipkiss and who else? Nathan Broad and Grimes, they're undersized. They need a lot of things. A ruckman, I still don't think Toby Nankervis and Ivan Zoldo are good ruckman. That's not their main priority, but I think the key forward options to help Tom Lynch, they will definitely need, and some help for young Josh Gipkiss and defence and Grimes. For my Saints, I feel St Kilda's biggest issue is the key position players on either end. You got Maxi King, all hail the King, fantastic. Tim Membry's playing undersized. Mitch Owens is undersized. Phillippo is undersized. You got Caminiti in, who's been pretty solid. You need another experienced player. Is it Jack Silvani type? Is it someone like that? Harry Himmelberg, that'd be a perfect option. But then again, he's a bit undersized. I need another gorilla with Max King. Key defenders. Wilkie's been going great in the tall department of the defence. Dougal Howard, he has some brain fades a lot. He does okay. He's fine having a list and playing the team, but they needs competition in that area. Josh Battle is undersized, so they need to target a key defender. Plain and simple. I'd have a simple fix. Rowan Marshall would be the forward with King and Membry and Owens and Phillippo and Butler and Higgins. That'd be mine. Then you just need a ruckman, and Tom Campbell is capable of that. But then if Rowe was to play as the forward, you then need to recruit a ruckman. So, and he can float in between both rows. He's that good. The Saints, for me, they need some more key forward and key defender options. And a midfielder that's got pace about him. They play Gresh in there, but they only play moments for him in there. So they just need to add a different style of mid, which Owens has provided as the relief ruckman, believe it or not. The Swans, the key position plays up forward. With Buddy retiring at the end of this year, you would think. Logan McDonald's great, or will be great. Who else? Can't really name any tall forwards. Heaney's not a tall forward. He plays like that. So does Haywood, but they need another experienced body out forward. Sam Reed's probably going to retire. He's out for the rest of the year with an injury prone too. And if he was to play next year, it'd be last year, definitely then for him. So they need key forward options. It's plain and simple like that. The Eagles, they just need everything. They really do. They need a replacement for Nick Nat. Bailey Williams is not it. They need a ruckman. Key forward options, Josh Kennedy left. They've only got Darling and Allen. That is not good enough to just have them. And Darling's not that good anymore. Oscar Allen, Waterman's not that good. They need small forwards. Got Liam Ryan and Jamie Cripps, but they're injury prone and they're getting on towards the end, especially Jamie Cripps. Key defenders, I still think their defense is pretty good with Barras, McGovern, and Hearn. Even if Hearn retires, I still think they'll be all right there. Jaden Hunt can play off the wing and half back as well. So the backline's not the worst, despite their big leaking of scores. But they've had injuries there to Hearn and McGovern, plays like that. And Barras has missed a game from here and there. So their defense fully fit is okay. They just need ruckman, key forwards. And they need better midfielders. Like Shuey, Yo, and Co. are injury prone, and they're one-paced midfielders. They're not quick midfielders. So they need speed into that midfield as well, like a lot of clubs that I mentioned already today. And finally, the Western Bulldogs. They got a lot of key position players, but I don't rate many of their key defenders at all. Keith, no. O'Donnell, no. Ryan Gardner, no. They need more key defenders and good key defenders. Liam Jones, no. Thank you. Caleb Daniel and Dale, they got as halfbacks, which are all right. The midfield's good as well, obviously. Forwards, where's Bruce playing? What position is he playing? Can Norton go as a defender to cover that area? Then you need to replace the forward. Some things they'll have to ponder, and if Luke Beveridge is the coach next year, it's something that they need to think of. Thank you all for watching this video. Turn on the bell for all notifications when I go live on the live streams at night. Kick It Streets episode every Monday night at 7 p.m. And any of these type of videos and my match day vlogs and any other videos I make with my interviews and the like. Goal kicking challenges too coming up. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Thank you for watching this entire video. Until the next video, thank you and take care. Smash that like button and smash that subscribe button down below. Thank you and go Saints.